What was that, man? Yo, that was trash. The composition was all wrong. It looks static. Everything looks flat. And this is what I see from most animators starting out, alright? That's why composition is the second video, because it's the most important topic. So, let's play that clip again.
Nice.
Now, this is what makes you stand out, so let's get into it, alright? So every shot is like a painting. And that's what I think of when I frame a shot. I like to follow the rule of thirds. This is my basic guide to making like a good shot. So what is the rule of thirds? That's a good question.
The rule of thirds is explaining where to put focal points or where to line things up. So all you do is you divide your page into thirds. So every third you make lines, and then at the points, at the intersection points where the lines cross, that's where you'd have a focal point. So here, 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 and it's also a good idea to place points of interest on these lines if possible. So let's just say I wanted to correct this composition to make it fit the rule of thirds, and again, this is this is a rule, but it doesn't really mean that you have to follow this. It's just it creates appealing compositions pretty easily. So I would just move like the table so it's on that third, and then I would move this flower pot here or maybe here, and instantly it's a better composition.
Now if we see the difference between the two shots, it's subtle. But this Now if we see the difference between the two shots, it's subtle, but this is what separates the boys from the big boys, alright? I'm just letting you know. Another thing to remember, this isn't like a hard, fast rule. This is just a guide, so don't feel bound to it. Now let's fix up the rest of this animation. The introduction is boring. Look, if you want to stand out, don't do this, alright? What I'm gonna tell you is zoom in on the feet, do a half shot. Just change it up, try out something new, you feel me? I don't care what that one guy in the comments said. About don't zoom in on the pixels. Just do it, alright? Trust me. It's gonna look good. It's gonna look a whole lot better. Now let's get into dynamic shots. Alright, dynamic shots. This kind of follows the same rule, but I needed a cooler name, so I just threw this in here. So when you're making a fight, you want to keep this in mind before you start. Who's the victor? What's the emotion of the fight? And who has the advantage? You might be wondering, what does this have to do with composition? Well, this helps you frame a shot. It tells you who the focus is. Notice how I never had Giorno in the close-up. Without even saying a word, I established who the focus is. Alright, so before we end it, let's go over some shots you can incorporate in your animation. Alright, some more dynamic shots. So we got over the shoulder, Texas revolver, medium shot, long shots, tilted frame, and POV pan. Alright guys, so let me know what you think, and make sure to leave a like and subscribe